Hello, First Baptist Church. We are creating a series of short videos that contain different information that you may be interested in or that we just wanted to get out to you this week. We've been actually trying to work on these videos for a couple of days, but just due to different reasons, we haven't been able to get those out to you. So this is the first video that we're recording for announcements this week. And in this video, I'm going to touch on the topic of our live streaming services, as well as giving an update on the use of our church building, and then ending up in this video with an announcement about AWANA. So first of all, we just want to say thank you to everyone for your encouragement and your graciousness during this time. There's a lot of things going on, and we're working really hard to figure out a lot of new things, like how to live stream and provide information this way. And so far, everybody has been very generous, very understanding, very encouraging with your words, and so we just really appreciate that, as we definitely are not professionals, and we are trying to figure this stuff out. So until you hear otherwise, we just want to make it clear that we will be providing services only via live stream. We don't know how long that will go on. It just kind of depends on the recommendations of our doctors and of our government. So even if we are able to gather in groups, smaller groups, say groups of 50 people, we will try to provide a live stream. Right now, we're not sure that we have all the hardware necessary to be able to do that right away, but the intention is to be able to keep trying to provide a live stream even when we are able to continue gathering together. Also, we just want to let you know you can watch our live streams on Facebook Live and on our website. We have a dedicated live stream page now. We have struggled with YouTube. We are still trying to provide it via YouTube, but the most reliable ways to watch it is on Facebook Live or on our website. Also, we want to make a new announcement about use of our church building facilities. So at this time, we are restricting access to our church building so that only essential staff and volunteers can use it. The reason for that is we don't have a great system for keeping track of who's coming in the building, where they go, what they touch, and we also aren't staffed to clean and disinfect our entire facility each and every day. And so while you might think it would be nice to come out and work on something or come out and play and use our facilities, let your kids run around, we can't guarantee that the people who are here before you haven't been sick. And so at this time, we felt like it would just be the wisest plan is to go ahead and request that you not come out to the facility unless if you have necessary work to do. So our pastors and our staff will have access to the building. If you would like to come out and work in some part of the building, just contact our pastors, and if they agree with you that that's a good plan, they'll grant you access to come into the building. So we're just asking if you have a set of keys that not facility in different ways, both for our church family and for the good of our neighbors in our community, and we have a few ideas on how we might be able to do that. So if we could come up with a way to organize ourselves, a way to maybe limit where people go, and a plan to clean our facility on a more regular basis, we definitely would like to reopen parts of our facility. But for now, this seems like the best plan for this week and for the coming weeks if this keeps continuing. Finally, we want to make it clear that AWANA will not be meeting the rest of the year. We are grateful to all of the volunteers who work so hard this year. We know that God accomplishes all that He purposes and intends, and that His word never returns void. So we thank you for teaching from God's word this year. We also want to encourage our students to continue storing up God's word in your heart. We know a lot of you have some extra time right now, and you're maybe wondering how to fill that time. We'd really encourage you to store God's word up in your heart and let Him begin to shape and mold you through His word. And finally, an encouragement to our parents: do in this time consider how you can continue to intentionally invest in the discipleship of your children. We know that things like AWANA and Sunday school aren't happening, and so we just want to encourage you to try to think of ways, creative ways to disciple your kids at home. We know a lot of parents already are, so we're not assuming that you're not, but we just want to encourage you to make sure that that is a part of your week or your daily schedule. And we will be working on getting out different ideas and resources that families can use for that purpose. Even this week, we talked about some of the resources that you will find in your children's AWANA handbook. So that might be a resource that you can go back to in the meantime. So we'll produce some future videos here after this one where we talk about some other topics, but this gets you an idea of what's going on with our live stream and what's happening with access to our building, and finally making an official decision about AWANA for the remainder of the year. Have a nice day.